Ho ho buddies, once Borderline Games, I'm Gareth and today we're playing Virtue's Last Reward, episode 28. Last time we finished the escape room, which was the garden, and now we're going to open this door, so let's do it. Let's open the door and get out of here. It says lock on it, so it's probably the lock for this door. Alright, let's open this door. Yes, let's. Please do. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You always just a countdown? So unnecessary. You found it. No sooner had we stepped out of the garden than I saw the 3 people I'd watched leave through the green door sometime earlier. Whoa. What are you guys doing here? We ought to be asking you the same thing. How'd you get here? Sigma, hand me the map. Map? Oh, right. I dug the map out of my pocket and spread it out in front of us. This again?
You 3 came in through the blue door, right?
Yeah.
And which room did you go into?
This fan-shaped one, it's called the Bee Garden. Bee Garden? It's this big dome with a bunch of plants in it. And also a bomb. Look, you can see it for yourself later, alright? What about you guys?
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in the treatment center.
And then we met up. Right here. So, what's the treatment center? It sounds a lot like the infirmary. You want to have a look? We can go back to any of the rooms we've already visited. So? Sure, let's have a look. After a few moments of brisk walking, we found ourselves in the treatment center. Treatment center. I remember this place. What are those? The why this is called the treatment center. Those pods can cure a number of illnesses and even repair certain injuries. Whoa, that's nuts. How about you climb in one of them, Dio? Why? Well, maybe we can fix whatever's wrong with your brain. Hey! You want to start something, lady?
Calm down now, son. You don't cool off a bit and I'll have to throw you in one of these pods here. Because there's something wrong with you.
Huh? Why?
Weren't you paying attention? They have a cold sleep function. I figure that ought to cool your head.
Wait. Did you say cold sleep? That's where they freeze you, right? And you can stay that way for a really long time?
Yeah.
According to some records we found in here, until about 8 hours ago there were 3 frozen people in these pods. 3 people? Who? You mean 3 of us were... We don't know. All we found was that, what was in the logs of the logs for the pods. The log pods, as it were. How long were they here?
No idea. Parts of the logs were erased. All that's left is when the cold sleep function turned off. It records them thawing out, getting up, and that's it.
Then they could be anyone.
Well, anyone but you.
What? Why not Alice?
Because you don't need a device like this to freeze Alice. Am I wrong?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You don't need to play dumb. The water in your body isn't normal water. It's something called Ice 9.
Oh.
It freezes at 96.8 degrees. That means all you have to do is put yourself in cold sleep to drop your body temperature below 96.8. No fancy machine needed.
Where on earth did you hear that?
From Clover.
Clover?
When we were exploring the lounge during the first round.
I see. Huh.
What's so funny?
Oh man, you fell for that one hook, line and sinker, didn't you? Clover was messing with you. That is, if she even said anything to you at all. It was a lie. A joke.
A joke? No, there's no way it was a joke. I'm sure about it. Your body is made of Ice 9.
Well, you're mistaken. It's a ridiculous misunderstanding. An urban legend. With seemingly no other prompting, Alice launched into a lengthy explanation. It went something like this. At some point in the past, someone found a frozen mummified Egyptian queen. What was curious about this mummy, however, was that it remained frozen at room temperature. People began to refer to her as All Ice, which eventually became simply Alice. Rumours that her body was made of Ice 9 began to circulate, and her bizarre refusal to thaw only compounded them. They said that the mummy finally thawed, and when it did, it began to move. And ever since then, I'd had people say that they thought I was her. I mean, really. How could anyone believe something so ridiculous? The existence of this mysterious Alice and of this ice that doesn't melt are just urban legends. But why would people make that mistake about you in particular? It can't just be because your name is Alice. There are tons of Alices. Is it because of your face and how you look? Well, it is true that I'm both beautiful and elegant. Can I really be blamed if people think I'm an Egyptian queen? I don't think that's the only reason, though. Someone who made that mistake said something to me once. They claimed they'd seen me before. Of course, I immediately pressed the issue. Do you mean the mummy, Alice? I said. When? Where? Of course, they were at a loss. In fact, I began to feel a little sorry for them. So I told them something. If you're so convinced, then maybe I am actually Alice. Or maybe I've lost my memory and can't remember who I am. And so on and so on. I'm still not sure why Clover would tell you something like that, though. Even if she was just messing with you, it seems a little out of left field. You really think she put that much thought into it? She was probably just screwing with him, and it was the first thing that came to mind. Maybe she wanted to see if she could get him to believe something completely ridiculous. Yeah, I could see her doing something like that. Well, I think that's enough idle gossip for now. The cold sleep business is interesting, but I don't think it's terribly useful. We should go see if the other team has returned to the warehouse yet. At Alice's request, we made our way out of the treatment center. Back to Warehouse B or Warehouse A? Are we going up? Can we skip this? No. Yes, this is Warehouse B. This is... Can I skip this bit? No. It looks like another warehouse. It looks like the same warehouse. Hey, look. 3 more doors.
They're all glowing white. You think?
These might be the next set of chromatic doors. I'd bet on it. Look, they've got the same boxes next to them as the other doors. So the next set of doors are white. They haven't all been the same colour before.
We definitely need to tell the others about this.
Right. Let's head back to floor A. Do we need to see every transition? Just take me there. Bum 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 bum. Warehouse A. Oh, thank goodness. You finally returned. I was beginning to get anxious. Did something happen? Yes. It's Quark, you see, he...
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly we were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. Clover is looking after him, but his condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Can we skip this? No. Temioji shoved Kay aside and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him. Oh, he looked so happy.
Quark! Come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Temioji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover who stopped him. Hey, what are you doing? He's sick. I don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse? Let's see if we can skip now. Yes, we can skip. Done this before. He's got Radical 6. Nothing like medicine, what was just said. Did you find anything? Okay, cool. So we searched the other rooms, couldn't find any medicine. I mean, it was just like a park. Lots of vegetation and stuff, but no medicine.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
We visited the laboratory. There were a number of chemicals and concoctions there, some of which were medicine, but nothing like what we're searching for, I'm afraid.
Oh god. Then he's going to. Oh god, no.
Right, let's see if we can skip here. No. Look, just to be sure. The three of you went to the treatment center, right? And you're sure it wasn't there? No, there was nothing even remotely like that. You went there too, didn't you? The only thing in the treatment center are those treatment pods. Treatment pods. That's it. If we put Quark in one of those pods... For a moment there was silence. Quark! Okay, can we skip this bit? Yes. So we get Quark, he gets a knife, we gotta pin him down and inject him with the stuff that puts him to sleep. And then where are we going now? And then Alice suddenly is weird. And then she runs off. We can't find her in the lounge. No one here. Huh. Damn. Where did she go? Complaining wasn't going to help anything. I needed to go look somewhere else. So, in the alternate timeline, we found her in the garden. Now, are we going to still find her in the garden? something new is going to happen because I can't skip. Let me skip now? No. No skipping for thee. Just gonna keep on checking. Treatment center. Is she gonna be in the treatment center? This is all new. Shoot. God damn it. Nothing in the treatment center either. We need to find her quick, or she's going to do something bad. If we hadn't stopped Quark. I need to hurry. Oops. I headed to the garden next. There we go, that's where she's going to be. Can we skip here? Nope. So something different is going to happen. Interesting. Colour me intrigued. Alright. And then it was Phi that discovered her. It's going to be Phi again. I'd only gone a few steps from the walkway through the grass when I stopped short. So this is the same. But we still can't skip. Alice! Oh, there you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up. Huh? I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to carry her to the infirmary. Then she's, alive. Yeah. Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds. So she's just unconscious? Looks like it. What about the scalpel? Doesn't look like she has it. I figure she probably dropped it on the way here. Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here. Right. I don't get it. This is the same, right? Alice was lighter than I did expected, and Phi and I managed to get off, set off toward the infirmary at a brisk trot. There must be something different that I've not noticed. Let's just make sure I'm definitely in. Yeah, where are we? Here. Yeah, this is definitely new territory. And last time it was this way, I think, right? Maybe it wasn't. I guess it must have been. Yeah, this is the Clover ending. Must have been this one. I don't know. Alright. Let's carry on. Alright, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The ADAM has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. Okay. She's also been infected with Radical 6. On our way back, Phi had gone off to retrieve the rest of the participants. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke. Oh no! No! What's going to happen to her? They look so happy. Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. There's a special antiviral treatment. Do you know what immunoglobulin is? Immunoglobulin. Goblin. It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6. Those antibodies are the basis for Axelivar, the word that I can never say. Wait, what about those pods in the treatment center? Can't we just stick them in those? Right. I thought of that too, so I went and took a closer look at them. Unfortunately, they can't cure it. Correct. They can suppress the symptoms for a while, but they can't kill the virus itself. The only way we can help Alice and Quark is if we find some Accelavir.
But the pods will keep them from getting any worse, right?
Yes.
Then what are we waiting for? One of you grab Alice. We're going to the treatment center.
As he spoke, Temioji moved over to Quark and lifted his small unconscious body off the bed. Quark shifted slightly as Temioji moved him, and something fell out of his pocket with a soft clink. Is this new? I bent down slowly and picked it up. Whoa, okay, he's got the cure. Is this medicine? What? Well, what is it? Hold on. There's a name on the label here. Accelavir. Accelavir? Axelov. Accelavir! You found it, Sigma. That's the one thing that can cure Radical 6. Why did Quark have it? Perhaps he found it earlier. Earlier when? We explored the laboratory. It was on the other side of the red door. I happened to notice Quark putting something in his pocket. He hid it. Whether or not that was his intention is unclear. I did not have the opportunity to ask as he collapsed immediately afterwards. It didn't feel appropriate to go digging around in his pockets for it after that. To be honest, it had also slipped my mind. We were rather preoccupied with getting him to the infirmary as quickly as possible.
Who cares about the details? We have it! Hurry up and give it to him, Luna.
Hey, hold on a minute. What about Alice?
Does it really matter if she goes first or not?
I'm sorry, but I don't think we can do that.
What?
There's only enough here for one person. The only way we have to administer this is with the injection gun. And the way it functions, it uses a whole bottle each time you pull the trigger. In other words, we can't split the dose in two or something. Right. While we all stood stunned, Phi moved. Stepping over to Quark, she quickly ran her hands through his clothes and stepped back with a frown and a small shake of her head. Nothing. That one bottle was it. You think there might be some more, back in the laboratory? No. Unfortunately not. No.
Oh, God.
Just enough medicine for one dose. Only one person can be saved. Who should we give it to? Alice? Or Quark? What the hell is this? There's no way we're gonna save one of them. Only gonna save one of them. Then what are we gonna do? Do I have to spell it out? We're going to save them both. How? That's... I needed to calm down. Think. There had to be some way to save both of them. It was there. I knew it. To be continued. Oh, another dead end. Holy shit. So Quark had... okay, click. Save. So got a lot of dead ends. Okay. Right. Maybe we should go... Yeah, so we've got a couple of dead ends. We've got how are we going to save 2, and also who is the who is 0 basically. So maybe this is our end goal. Maybe this is the final one, and maybe this here where we find the code to that computer gives us who Zero is, so that we can do this one. I don't know how we're gonna do this though. I'm curious as to what this one is, so maybe we should do that one. So we've got the red door. Alright, let's go for this one. Let's jump. Okay. We don't have time to talk about this. Choose betray. What? You're kidding? Is this different? Yes. So, let me have a look at... So, hang on. Betray. Right? Vote has been recorded. Please wait. Okay, cool. So this is new now. Okay, cool. As Fire and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. Temioji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that? Will you tell him the truth? If our BB hits 0, do we really? Hang on, let's see if we're on the right one. Yes, okay, we're on the right path. Well, you chose betray because of what I said, right? Can we skip here? No. I didn't say anything then. Don't worry. You made the right choice. You better not have lied to me, so I choose betray. Well, Zero will tell you if I lied or not. Zero?
Yo, what's up? Siggy! Fido! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
You'll see in a minute. Let's go, Sigma. Hey, what do you mean Zero's gonna tell me? Hey, Phi, hold on. Damn it.
Good, good, good. Looks like you're all here finally. Let's get ready to rock.
Right, can we skip this? No, not yet.
Ambidex game! Round 1. The results. If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Ooh. Cool. So betraying Luna this time. Excited.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on your bracelets.
Sigma? Why did you and Phi do that? All we had to do was choose ally 3 times, and we could all escape together. After this, we'd only have needed 2 more rounds, and we'd have all 9 points. But now we... Why? I hung my head. There was no way I could look her in the eye and try to explain what I'd done. It was me. I told them to betray you. What? There's a way to get out faster. If you're successful twice with betray, you'll get 3 points each time, which give you 6. That means you'll have 9 BP after the second AB game. I know that. Is that why you chose betray? So you can escape before the rest of us? Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to get out first or anything. I just want to have a little leverage. How is leverage supposed to help you? Well, I was planning on getting out of here with everybody else, You're lying. What made you think I'm going to believe that? Their eyes met for a long moment, but all I could see in Luna's was sadness and disappointment. Phi opened her mouth, then shut it again and looked away. I was about to apologize to Luna when... Hey. What were you thinking? I'm sorry, Alice. I didn't think you chose ally. What? You really think I'd betray you? Well, no, that's what I thought at first. But Kay told you to choose betray, didn't he? Yes, I did. I was sure you would vote similarly. Are you listening? I'm not going to vote betray against Clover. Is that so? You never considered that we might choose to betray you? What? Clover would never choose that, of course. But what if I was your sole opponent? I understand it might seem strange of me to say this, but who would trust a man who hides his face? If I were in your position, I'd be quite certain my amassed opponent would choose betray. Well, but it wasn't just you. Clover was there too. Yes, she was, but if I'd chosen to end an argument by force, do you think she would have had any chance? I was certain you'd choose betray for that very reason. So that was why you did it? Yes. After he explained his thinking to me, I thought he had a good point. It's all right. I understand. I'm so sorry. I apologize. This is very unfortunate. The past is the past. There's no point in complaining about it. I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game. That was when I finally noticed Dio, Quark, and Temioji. Let me give you a little warning, Temioji. That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust the kid about as far as I could throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on him. It looked like things hadn't gone as planned for the other teams either. Nonetheless, we all seem to have reached some sort of truce. Okay. Okay, we can skip now. Telling us about how the bracelets work and how they put you to sleep and then kill you, basically. We're remembering being in the car and waking up in the elevator. Alright, so lounge first, I guess. Who'd we speak to in the lounge? Dio and Alice. We learn about Radical 6. I don't think you'll be able to just puzzle that out. If we want the truth, we need to find more information. Okay, I think I'll go look around a bit more then. I've already spent plenty of time here anyway. Alice and I are going to stick around. You know, just in case you miss something. Don't really feel like I can trust your eyes. Whatever. I turned and headed for the exit. Where to next? Infirmary? Okay, so I can't skip this bit. There we go, skipping. There's the old woman. Okay, now we go to the quarters. There's Temioji, Alice, Clover and Luna. And then Temioji's going to say something. Let's have a look. Maybe I should tell you.
Hey. Sorry to butt in, but it's time to go.
What? Time to... 4 minutes. Oh shit. It's past time. We gotta go.
You think?
Oh. I guess we'll just have to continue this later. We need to get back to the doors. Shit. I guess you're right. Let's go. Can we skip here? No. So, because everyone's against each other, it's only going to give us one option, I'm assuming? Can we skip this yet? I'm guessing not. Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remaining until chromatic doors close. Can we skip this? No. Ah, you're late. What were you doing? Sorry. An apology is not going to cut it. I can't go through that door without you. Zero said we'd get penalised if we didn't go through that primary door before it closed. Are you trying to kill me? No, of course not. I thought you didn't need a partner to get through the primary doors, though. Are you kidding me? Think it through, Sigma. Yes, you can go through the primary door by yourself. Now you're standing in front of the secondary door. The time limit comes and the primary door shuts. Now what? Now you're stuck is what? Without the right number of bracelets, the second door doesn't open. You understand? There'd be no way to open either door, huh? Man, that sounds even worse than getting your lungs turned off.
Sorry for worrying you, Quark.
In any event, now is hardly the time to be fighting like this. As you can see, the primary doors have already opened. We must hurry and decide who will be going through which door, and with whom. So can we skip this? No. We're almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations. The options Phi laid out for us were the following. Option A, Alice and I, Cian would pair up with Luna Yellow and go through the green door. Temioji and Quark Magenta would pair up with Clover Cian and open the blue door. Phi and Dio Yellow would pair up with K Magenta and open the red door. Option B, Alice and I, Cian would pair up with K Magenta and go through the blue door. Temioji and Quark Magenta would pair up with Luna Yellow and open the red door. Phi and Dio Yellow would pair up with Clover Cian and open the green door. Option C. Alice and I, Cian and Clover Cian would pair up and go through the red door. Temioji and Quark Magenta would pair up with K Magenta and open the green door. And Phi and Dio Yellow would pair up with Luna Yellow and open the blue door. Three minutes remain until chromatic doors close. Okay, so who's going to go where? I'm not going with K. I had enough of that last time. Thank you very much. Oh dear. Seems I'm not wanted. I'd like Luna to come with us. Huh? Me? Need someone gullible for the next round. Hey, shut up. Good comeback. Aren't you my partner? Maybe, but I don't want her to think that means I agree with you. Gah. You betrayed me last time, Phi. And Dio, you betrayed Temioji. Oh, come on, didn't I tell you? It was Quark who...
Dio, stop saying that.
Anyway, Phi and I... That was weird. It was like Quark knew about the other instances. Interesting. We already know that Phi is aware of the other instances, or is in some timelines aware of them. Or sometimes is and sometimes isn't. Anyway, Phi and I won't be choosing Betray this time. Your BP's 1 right now, isn't it? If you choose Ally and we choose Betray, what would it be? -1. I'd die. I didn't want to say it straight out, but yeah. We're not going to go that far just to get out of here. Right, Phi? Yeah. Okay. Then I'm going to take a chance on you. Luna, are you sure about this? Yes. I've made up my mind.
Then that means Quark and I will be going with Kay. Since it looks like Alice is pretty determined.
Yes, I am. Then I get to go with Alice again. I'm totally good with that. What I did to Alice last time was really bad. I want to try and make up for it. So we're going to go with option C then. That means each group is going to go through a complementary door. Sigma, Alice and Clover are going to go through the red door. Tamioji, Quark and Kay are going to go through the green door. And finally Dio and Luna and I are going to go through the blue door. Any objections? 10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. If there were any objections, there was no time for them. Let's go. The announcer's voice filled the room as we ran for our doors. 3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing. So where have we gone this time? Huh? Is this a dead end? There are 3 doors. But it looks like they're all locked. I wonder what this thing does. Well, it's got a lever. Can you pull that, Sigma? Sure thing. Huh. Well, that's interesting. It opened the door on the right. That seems kind of weird. I mean, why just that one? What about the other 2? Details, details. Hardly seems important to me. They gave us a way forward, I say we take it. Come along now. Without waiting for a response, Alice strode off toward the open door. Clover and I hurried to follow. Pantry, okay, cool. Doesn't look like any pantry I've been in. Whoa, this is amazing! Who'd ever need this much underwear? What? Well, I mean, all these boxes and stuff are panties, right? And there's a lot of boxes. Panties? Isn't that what it said on the door? Clover, dear, it didn't say panty. It said pantry. Pantry? It's where you keep food. Oh, I guess that makes more sense. Her face had turned in an especially amusing shade of red. What do you think that thing is? I say it's a water storage tank. It's totally full of water. The stuff on the shelves looks like it's mostly bread. Maybe a few pastries, but no panties. So just a whole bunch of food. Huh. Clover was right. But there's a lot, though. It looks like you could live here for quite a while. I'd have to agree. Then what do you think this place is for? Maybe it's where they quarantine sick people. What? Didn't we tell you about Radical 6? I guess that story really was true. You're saying that the reason they've got all this food and water is so they can keep infected people here. That's ridiculous. I'm not infected with some weird-ass disease. I don't want to spend the rest of my life locked up in a metal box. Me either. Giving us food is all well and good, but no spare underwear. That's unforgivable. Seriously? How long are you guys going to keep making fun of me for that? Right. We need to search this room. So let's get started. Alright. We're going to do that next time on Borderline Games. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Virtue's Last Reward, and I will see you next time. Have a good evening. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.